Hi there, welcome back to Just Making It. Today I am doing a road trip. I bought a piece of machinery for the farm, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to leave you guessing a little bit. We're almost there. Now, I got the truck with me. I don't have the trailer. The reason being is that it won't fit on my trailer. So, I'm not going to actually bring this piece of machinery home. I'm going to take it from one dealership to another, and you'll see why. So come on along, let's see what I bought. Well, we made it. I'm down here at Hetrick's Farm Supply in New Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and this is where I bought my piece of equipment. This is Hetrick's. They've got new tractors. They got McCormick, Case International. Here's a new McCormick with a front end loader, 4-wheel drive. That's a nice size tractor for anybody doing hay, whatever. There's one with a cab, very nice. They got implements. They've got new ones, they've got used ones. Here's a beautiful, and someday I'd like to have one of these, a Great Plains 1006 NT, no-till. Very nice. Here's another McCormick loader, 4-wheel drive, cab. And here's a rotary rake. That's a Kuhn. They handle all kind of different types of brands. Here's a Brillion seeder. Here's a fertilizer spreader. Another Kuhn rake. And it looks like they across the street here, they have a lot of used equipment. Let's go take a look real quick, see what they got. Looks like a Kuhn disc bind there. We got a Vermeer round baler, 505. Couple back blades. Here's a nice manure spreader. A 3137 H&S heavy duty. Let's see the inside of this. Nice. Barely used. That's a nice one. And then there's a couple seeders down there, grain drills, corn planter, hay rakes. If you ever get a chance and you swing by this way, stop by. They're great people. They got really good service. So let's get back to what y'all think that I bought. I'll give you a little hint because I'm headed towards it right now. But first I want to show you their line of used tractors. Here's a Case International 75. It's got the 540, dual remotes. It's a nice tractor, good tractor for doing hay. Okay, here's a cab, dual remotes, 540, 95, Case International. And a lot of these don't have DEF, so that makes it nice. There's a JX 95, 2-wheel drive. It's got the big platform. Nice tractor. Here's an International, an older one. Let's see if I could see the numbers on it. A 574 right there. Pretty good rubber on it. 540. It's got 2 outlets. Okay, here's a Case International CX70. Very nice. That's a nice tractor right there. 2-wheel drive. Okay. Here's a 1394 Case International. Nice. Different kind of power steering right here. You can see the cylinders on the side. Never seen one like that. $540. All right, this is an International dealer, but look what I see. There's green John Deere. Okay, it's got 3 set of remotes in the back. 4 operate the loader. It's got wheel weights in the back. It's got a power reverser. This tractor's 4-wheel drive. It's the only green tractor here. It's got a 541 loader. Nice tractor. Okay, here's an International 464 front end loader. Right there. Next to that, we got a McCormick C80. That's 4-wheel drive. It's got dual PTOs in the back, 540 and 1000. Dual remotes. Nice tractor, McCormick. Okay, the last one here, we got a International Case, 4-wheel drive, cab. Nice tractor, 1394. Dual remotes, 540 PTO. All right, and then they got a big tractor back here. They got all kind of implements. They got a lot of discs, a lot of plows. They've got big machinery. Here's a vertical tiller. Very nice. A 330. And then next to that, they got a 7240. Look at that beast. 4-wheel drive. Lots of weights in the front. That's a big tractor. 7240. Look at the rear end. It's got a 1000 PTO. It looks like an extension right there. 3 sets of remotes. There's 2 tractors here that caught my eye at Hetrix. Here's a 674 International. That thing's beautiful. Check that out. Good rubber. Nice. Set of remotes, 540. Looks like new filters. Very nice. And that is diesel. Here's another nice tractor at Hetrix, a 1086. Look at this. It looks like a new injection. Air conditioning. Very nice. Look at that. Dual PTO. Dual remotes. Nice cab. It's really nice inside. Checked it out. Look at that. Very nice tractor. Yep. 1086. Then they got buckets, all kind of buckets, skid steer. So there you have it. Hendricks Farm Supply. Now, out of everything that I've showed you so far, what do you think I purchased? If you watch some of my early videos, you can see that Lisa got stuck a lot with her two-wheel drive tractors. So, out of these tractors that I've showed you, it'll be a used one. Which one do you think I bought? And I just gave you a hint. Lisa gets stuck a lot and she needed a four-wheel drive. We bought this tractor right here. The John Deere 5510 four-wheel drive loader power reverser. That's the tractor we bought. So I'm here to pick it up. Now here's the thing. This tractor didn't fit on my trailer. And being that this is a John Deere, there's a John Deere dealership about 8 miles away. So instead of having it hauled there, I could just drive the tractor there, test it out, have it checked over, maybe give it a tune-up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and try to get this thing started. It's awful cold, but we're going to do it. And I'm going to let it warm up. We're going to take it down the road about 8 miles to Land Pro John Deere. All right, I'm standing here next to the used John Deere that I bought, and I've got the block heater plugged in. I'll show you what I got hooked up here. I got the block heater hooked in. I got an extension cord. We're going up. And I got this for Christmas. It's an inverter. See this right here? It hooks to my battery. It tells me the watts and the volts right there. I can plug anything into this and have power. So right now, we're heating up the block. So it'll start. Now I got to put fuel in it. Okay, I got the John Deere all ready to go. We got it started. It's running good. We're going to be leaving Hendricks here, and we're going to be going down the road to Land Pro. It is a cold, cold day, and it's sort of a bad day to do this, but what else you gonna do? Here we go! Hey folks, we're almost there. I can see Land Pro up over the hill there. It's been a wild ride. A lot of snow. I could hardly see. You can see the roads are covered. We just got to get over to Land Pro there. You can hear that the tractor had a bad miss. I know there's something wrong with it when I bought it, and they're going to take a look at it. I'm assuming it's either an injector or a head gasket. We'll find out. We'll get her back in shape. gonna make it. I see the John Deere sign. She's blowing black smoke. Here we are. Well, we made it here to Land Pro. I got the tractor here, and I'll show you a little bit more about it. This tractor is a 5510. It's 89 horsepower. Okay, it's a 4-cylinder turbo. So it's just about right for what we need as far as feeding, doing hay work. And as you can see, I'm going to fix this tractor up. It's going to need new tires in the back, and I'm going to put new tires in the front. Okay, then we're going to fix it up. We're going to paint it up. We're going to make it look good. Now this tractor had a lot of hours on it, but it didn't really affect my decision on buying it, because you can always get something rebuilt, or if something breaks, you can fix it. You could have a tractor forever as long as you take care of it. What I also liked about this tractor is the remotes in the back. You know, even though the loader takes up 4 of them, they have an extra one right here. Whereas on my other tractor, I'm using the remotes for the loader too, but I didn't have this extra set. So that'll be nice there. I noticed the hitch on the back too is inward. I need it to come out just a little bit for a little bit more reach. So it has a 540 PTO, and it's got the wheel weights in the back here, and I believe those tires are filled up. So once we get new tires for it, we can exchange the fluid, and I'll probably have tubes put in there to help protect the rim. They say it's a good idea to do that so the rims don't rust out as quick. It's got a nice little toolbox on the side here. And this tractor has a power reverser, which is right there. Now that's a mechanical power reverser. They have an electronic power reverser on the newer tractors. But here's another selling point on this tractor. It's all mechanical. There's not a lot of electric sensors, gadgets. It doesn't have DEF, so we're going the old style. And, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I like to jump on a tractor and use it and not have to worry about one sensor going bad and the whole tractor shuts down. So that's what I like about this tractor. While we're here, we might as well see what they got on their lot. All right, we got a lonesome tractor sitting out here all by itself. It's a 5067E John Deere, and as you can see, it doesn't have DEF right there. No DEF. 4-wheel drive, grill guard, and it's got loader mounts on it. See this right here? All ready for a loader. Nice tractor. Nice cab. Very nice. I'm assuming that's about a 67 horse. It's got 2 sets of remotes. Nice. Here's a manure spreader side delivery, H&S Top Shot. It's a 5215. That's a nice one. I never worked one of these with the discharge on the side. Very nice. Okay, here we got an H&S 3123. Love these H&S manure spreaders. I got one myself. I got a 310 and it works. I think the biggest thing on these manure spreaders is you look inside and you look at those links. See those links on that manure spreader? I found out that's the best link that I could find. I've had the T-links and all the other ones, and they would always break on me. But those links right there seem to last. Very nice. Has a top beater on it. All right, next to this, we got a rotary rake, H&S. Look at that. Nice compact rotary rake. That's an RR420. All right, who can guess what this is? Has anybody ever seen one of these? What do you think that is? See that? That's a merger. Takes everything to the back. You got the belts. It flips the hay over. It's an H5430, New Holland. It's got the big belt right there. Everything goes up this conveyor, onto the belt, out to the field, flips it. Here's a couple front end loaders, like a 520, to fit like utility tractors. They got a 3-point backhoe right there, fit on back of a tractor, 260B. Then they've got some grapples here, right there. They got some blades. There's a spin spreader, a roller, post hole driller, a Frontier back blade. Boy, is that thing nice, all hydraulic. Here's a cute tractor, a 3046R, John Deere with the cab. Then they got a backhoe here, excavator, Gale. Okay, I see a 2210 H&S, just like our rake. There you go, there's 5 wheels on each side. Doesn't have a kicker on it. This one has a kicker on it, it's a 3212. That's got 6 wheels on each side, so 12 altogether. And look here, we got an S250 disc bind right there. Nice disc bind. Looks like we got a used tedder. And then there's this big combine head right here. I don't know how many, it's an RD35. I think it's 35 feet long. I don't know if this tractor's for sale or not, but I'm gonna video it. It's a 9420R John Deere, and that thing is huge. Duals in the front, duals in the back. And it articulates in the middle there. Very nice. What's this look like back here? Wow. 4 sets of remotes. That thing is built. Very nice. All right, here's a round baler. It's a 451M heavy duty silage special. Very nice. I think that's a 4x5 net wrap. Okay, next to that, we got this sprayer. Look at this beast. It's a 412R John Deere. Look at the size of those tires. You can get some spraying done with this. Heck, you can even spray your corn. Looks like close to being tousled. Stands high. Look at all the controls in the back of this. Look at that. Electric, hydraulic. Incredible. All right, here's a John Deere corn planter. Check this out. No-till. Let's see what the number is on this. It's a 1745 fold out. Very nice. And that's hooked to a John Deere. It's got 3 remotes. It's a 6120E. 4-wheel drive. There you go. Nice rig right there. All right, over here we've got a bunch of, it looks like Frontier brush hogs. A bunch of them. Here's a big John Deere brush hog right there, an RC10M. It's got triple gearboxes right there. Some larger Frontier. Okay, here we got a Batwing. This thing's big. Brand new. It's an FC20M. Very nice. Okay, this looks like a 12-row. It folds out. Planter. It's a 1775 no-till. You know what I noticed on this planter, and I've never seen one like this. The back here, look at this thing, it's on tracks. Have you ever seen that before? That's the first time I seen that. Right there, it's on tracks. You can plant right into soft ground, not pack the ground down. Wow. All right, you guys got to see this thing. 5 sets of remotes in the back. Look at the tracks. Let's go around the side. Look at that beast. Articulating. That thing is a beast. That's a 9RX 590. Whoo! I bet you could rake hay with this. Lisa would like this. That's Lisa. She's maybe what, 5 foot? 5'4". She's standing inside the tracks. Wow. Wonder how much that thing weighs. A lot. 9RX 590. Okay, it looks like they got these utility tractors here. They're all lined up. A 2720 loader. A 2032R. We'll just go right down the line. A 4052R. All front end loaders. Everybody likes this size of tractors. You got a 4052M. You got a 4066R. 3032E, 3025E, and a 3025E. Very nice. Then you drop down a little bit to a smaller tractor. There's a 1023E, and there's a 1023E, another 1023E, 1025R, 1025R, and a 1025R. And here's a 2025R right there. Look at this, has a little backhoe in the back. That would be useful. Very nice. All right, this is something that we need on our farm, and they are in high demand, is a skid steer. Here's a John Deere 325G on tracks. There's a 335 John Deere tracks, a 325G on tracks. That's the size we would probably like right there. Enclosed cab, probably heat and air. All right, then we got these little excavators. These things in high demand. There's a 60G John Deere right there. It's got a thumb on it, and it looks like back here, I don't know, they might be selling these separate. It might come with it. There's 2 buckets right there. Next to that, we got a 35D. Nice, has a thumb on it. And here we got a couple rototillers right there, 3-point hitch. Very nice. Okay, here's a 9800i John Deere chopper. Very nice. Look at that. Here's what the head looks like. It folds out. Do a lot of corn with that. $9,800i. Okay, here we got a combine. It's an S7 700 John Deere. Duals in the front. It looks like it's 4-wheel drive. Look at the head on it. The front corn head actually folds out. They have it folded in right now. Very nice. Let's take a look at this. Wonder what size motor's in this beast. Let's go to the back here. Let's look inside here. Yep. Very nice. It's got a little auger extension there. Folds out. It must have a really big tank too. Walking up on the side here, look at all these 0 turns and lawnmowers. They've got a bunch in stock now. Wow. Quite a few. These are all 0 turns, and then there's lawn tractors here. Right there. Very nice. I see X380s, X350s, X580s, 590s. Very nice. They got a bunch. Well, that's most of their equipment here, Fairmont City Land Pro. I got my tractor here. It's going to get serviced. They got a great service department. So come out, take a look at all their equipment. Thanks for watching Just Making It. We'll see you on the next video. And I just gave you a hint. Lisa gets stuck a lot. needed a four-wheel drive. We bought this tractor right here, the John Deere 5510